What's going on, guys? It's Pineapple King. We are here for, you already know, it's the schedule predictions. We're going to get right into it. I don't even need the intro anymore. We're doing the Colts today. And if you don't already, go hit the sub button, go hit the like button, go check out all the other videos because I will spoil it at the end of this video. Let's get into your best and worst offseason moves. Now, obviously, is this a best or worst move bringing in Daniel Jones? I don't know because apparently he might start over Anthony Richardson. And then you drafted that one rookie I forgot about, but he's not even doesn't even look that good. So, man. But getting Javarius Ward, Cameron Bynum, strengthening your defense a little bit, your defense looks decent this year. You are thin at linebacker coverage and interior line. You lost Ryan Kelly, Will Fries, not a real replacement. Obviously, Tyler Warren is probably your best and really the best and only good pick you made in the draft, maybe besides that third string quarterback who could be a star, like the next Brock Purdy or whatever, who knows. Man, that quarterback room is a little weird though, so let's get into it knowing that it's kind of going to be a little weird. Week 1, I predict that Daniel Jones starts because they're already throwing around that he's going to start, especially if Anthony Richardson's still kind of injured. In Lucas Oil Stadium, they're going to get a dub. Daniel Jones has his one good game of the year. Well, semi-spoiled the next couple games, but he has his one good game of the year against the Dolphins, who lost Jalen Ramsey. So, I mean, Fitzpatrick is good, but that defense isn't what it used to be a couple years ago. So I think you get a dub there, and your defense can hold their own against a shaky. They're gonna have to get their ground. Dolphins offense. They could be good, but not week 1. You stay at home against the Broncos. Unfortunately, they're the better horse. That defense is top tier, and that offense can compete. If not, it's better than yours. So, especially if Daniel Jones is at the helm, who knows what that offense is going to be like. Titans for the first time. It's in Nashville. You're going to lose that too. You're kind of spiraling. Daniel Jones is spiraling. He's throwing more picks than interceptions at this point. You're going to Cali. You're going to lose that too. And I don't know. It's just you start 1-3, and maybe this is where they make a quick quarterback switch. Maybe Anthony Richardson is healthy by week 5. I feel like a lot of the times these players that are unhealthy in the offseason get healthy by around week 5. It takes around a month for them to actually lock in and get healthy again. Who knows? But you win. Maybe it's just because you're coming back home after a 2-game loss away games, but who knows? Maybe Daniel Jones actually plays somewhat good, but I think at some point around here, Daniel Jones is going to be benched. Or it could be the other way around. If Anthony Richardson is healthy, he plays one good game and then isn't really that healthy the next 3, they bring in Daniel Jones. Riley Leonard, that's his name, by the way. Arizona Cardinals, you're going to lose that. It doesn't matter if it's in Indy. I think the Cardinals have a good enough defense to stop you and a way better offense. No matter which quarterback is at the helm. Chargers, another Cali game. You're going to lose both Cali games. Both Los Angeles teams are pretty good this year. And you're pretty mid this year. So 2-5 is not what you want to see right now. But you play the Titans again, and that's a dub. That's a dub. And I debated on switching these, and I might just switch them anyway just right now while I'm talking. Because Cam Ward may not be ready in week 3, but he may feel a little bit better in, week 7, 8. So I think you guys split your series, though. Whether you guys win your away games, win your home games, doesn't matter. You're going to split that series with them. And then you get back-to-back dubs against the Steelers, which in Steelers City, who knows, maybe Riley Leonard is coming at this point because that Steelers defense is pretty good too, unless for some reason TJ Watt doesn't get signed, which would be crazy. But Aaron Rodgers is going to have some bad games, and this is going to be one of them. Colts defense can definitely pick up on Aaron Rodgers, old Aaron Rodgers, anyway. And then you go to Berlin, which I looked at it, and you play really good out of country. And the Falcons don't. I don't like the Falcons either, but that's beside the point. You beat them, so that's good. And now you're sitting here. You're 5-5, going into the bye week. I don't know where the Texans. I don't know where everybody else is. The Jags. but you like where you're at. 5-5 is great. Depending on like the quarterback situation, like if you just won 3 in a row with either Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones, my final prediction is going to be Daniel Jones plays these first 4 weeks. Then Anthony Richardson comes in and goes 4-2, coming to the bye week, and oh man, you have Arrowhead. Not a game you want to see out of the bye week. Unfortunately, you will lose that one. The Chiefs are trying to lock in for the second half of the season to win that division. It's competitive this year. You already saw the other videos. Go check them out. Texans for the first time in Lucas Oil Stadium. It doesn't matter. You lost your home game to the Texans. I wonder how Week 18 is going to go. But you're kind of spiraling here in Jacksonville. You lose that one too. And in Lumen Field, you lose that one too. And I think at this point, you're 5-9. I think this is where you throw Riley Leonard out there and you're just like, Anthony Richardson, screw you. Maybe not. But that's my prediction because you beat the Niners. And then you split the series with the Jags. You get 2 quick wins there. And maybe if it's not Riley Leonard, maybe just you bring back in Daniel Jones. Like I said, this quarterback situation is so weird. That's why you have a loss streak, win streak, loss streak. Quarterbacks are going to be thrown around for the Colts this year, and nobody's going to like it, and nobody's going to know what to do because all the quarterbacks there are mid. You can't say that about Riley Leonard yet because he hasn't gotten a chance. I don't like Notre Dame, though. And then you play Texans again. You don't split the series with them, unfortunately. But you end at 7-10, you know. And by the way, you're like, oh my gosh, they beat the Niners. The Niners are always injured at the end of the season. So let's just roll with that. 7-10, it's a very small step down from last year, but the quarterback situation is just such a big hiccup that even if your defense is slightly better and you have Tyler Warren, I don't think it's good enough. Last year I predicted you guys at 6-11. You actually went 8-9. And we're close to the playoffs. Thought about it for a second, but they would have sucked. They would have lost worse than the Bills, the Broncos and the Bills. This year, your 7-10 record will actually put you in 9th again, which not bad. You're gonna have another mid-round draft pick. But 7-10, the NFL is competitive this year. I mean, let's just take a look. Look at number 9 and number 16. A 2-win difference separates the 9th best team in the AFC and the 16th best team in the AFC. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of tiebreakers and everything. We'll obviously go into each one every time it happens. But I'm telling you right now, the NFL is going to be very competitive this year. There's going to be a whole lot of good teams and a whole lot of mid teams, and there's not very many bad teams. Which is good because then there's not going to be those horrible Thursday night football games that we had. Unless you have the Saints. But that'll be all. And I will see you guys tomorrow, I think, for the Jags. 3 teams in this division in a row. Peace out.